What's up, guys? Welcome back to Pound for Pound House. I know UFC 302 ended like 4 or 5 days ago. We're already on to the next fight week. But I just thought I'd give my quick thoughts on this. The whole card was eh. I mean, with Sean Strickland and Costa, the fight, I mean, it kind of sucked. It is what it is. I expected a lot more from that fight. I mean, unfortunately, it did not work out the way it was supposed to. I think it could have been a better card. It could have been a better card. The Kevin Holland fight was, meh, wasn't that great either. I mean, it was all right. It was all right. I mean, it was an all right card. But that main event was the real deal. I mean, nobody thought Dustin was going to do what he did. And, you know, he just really showed that he's that caliber of a fighter. And, you know, a lot of people were saying that Islam had the staph infection. Well, he did have the staph infection. And I don't know if that was, you know, a huge effect on him. But I want to say Dustin was that good. And I was riding with Islam anyways from this fight, but Dustin was that good. He just has improved so much. I mean, he's 35 years old. He's been through wars with so many people. And he's learned so much from the fight with Khabib, right? So I think with that being said, he probably shouldn't retire. That's one. And two, this fight was just insanely high level, like insanely high level. It was what we were all hoping for this fight would be. I guess a lot of people were hoping for Dustin to win, but yeah, some people had this fight, 2-2, which I think that's outrageous. I don't know what the hell some people were watching, because honestly, it wasn't 2-2 going into the fifth. It was definitely like 3-1, maybe even 4-0. But 3-1 for sure. 3-1 for sure. So I don't know who got the 2-2. Maybe because you guys heard it from the commentators, because somebody was saying that thing. I believe that's where I heard it too. Somebody said 2-2, but then I also heard a bunch of other people online saying 2-2 as well too. So yeah, you guys are out your damn mind. I get it. You love Dustin, but the fight, Islam outstruck him. Islam outgrappled him. Yes, his takedowns did get stuff, but it doesn't mean that he was, losing the fight. Islam held him down the first round for the most part, attempted to get the rear naked choke, and he outstruck him through most of the rounds. So I think all the rounds, in fact. So I don't know. Like, as I said, it could be a 4-0. But regardless, got to give props where props to do. Dustin was, a dog. He came in for a dog fight. The man really delivered on that. Islam, on the other hand, man, this guy is elite. Top elite. I don't know if I see anybody beating him. Maybe the staph infection didn't have too much effect on him, or maybe it did. I don't know. But I don't know. Like him against Arman, which I guess a lot of people want to see again because it was such a, a close contested fight. It was, a heavy grappling fight. I think that's where it's going to end up being again. And when it comes to the grappling aspect of it, I still think Islam was better. Especially that last little leg twist that he did. I mean, that's some like old school, like, wrestling move. Dude, that was pure genius. Like pure high level stuff. And then he jumped on and got a Darce. I mean, like insane ending to it all. First time we ever seen Islam cut up so much beating. I mean, so much bleeding. I think with the Volk fight, he was more bruised up, but this fight, he was definitely bleeding a lot. That was the elbow that got him. But I mean, they both showed insane amount of heart. It was such an amazing fight. And, everybody's got to stop fucking trying to say Islam is, not the real deal. Whoever is saying it, because You know, people are like, oh, that was his first title defense. Really, it's with the middleweight. Honestly, he's fought a bunch of other middleweights before that. It's not like Volk was the only fights he had. And listen, Volk was a freaking rugby player at 200 pounds. Come on, like Volk's not a small dude either. He's short, but he's stocky. So listen, and Volk is a top elite fighter. Like he's the top of the food chain type of fighter. And he had 5 rounds with him, and then he knocked him out in the second fight. So like you can't take that away from Islam, and you cannot, you know, just say like Islam is not the real deal. Yeah, I also heard that Dana was saying that Islam is not the pound for pound number one. John Jones is. They said, although I would have agreed with it if although John Jones, in my opinion, is the best fighter, I would have agreed with Dana a lot more if he would have had the fight against Stipe. Was it last year? This year? I forgot what year it was. Last year. So, you know, honestly, that didn't happen. So he's just inactive. And it is what it is. I think Islam is at pound for pound number one at this moment. He is, you know, he's the real deal. That's him. He is, you know how like Max Holloway was saying, I'm him. Yeah, well, Islam is definitely him. And please, nobody bring up Max Holloway versus Islam for some BMF shit, because that fight's not gonna be as fun as you guys think it's gonna be. Islam's not standing, or at least not standing as much as you guys think he's gonna stand. He's definitely taking his ass down and submitting him. And you know, he's not gonna hold up like Dustin. Dustin's a black belt. So just keep that in mind when you call out for something like that. I think Islam is definitely next against Arman, but you know, we'll see how it goes. I mean, him against Leon would be nice too, but obviously Leon has a fight booked against Bilal. But hey, you know, wherever it goes, I'm excited to see it. I think he holds the title for a bit longer. You know, I don't see anybody right now beating him. There's really nobody. Maybe Gamrot, but that's about it. I mean, I don't know anybody else that's gonna really, aside from Arman. Even Justin Gaethje. I don't think Justin Gaethje would have lasted that long against him. I think Justin Gaethje would have been out in like the second round. So I don't know. This also tells you how amazing Khabib was. Okay, because Khabib just mauled all his opponents. Yeah, he didn't stand up a lot with them, but the man freaking mauled everybody he fought. So that just tells you how amazing Khabib was. So don't discredit him either, for all you Khabib haters out there. Anyways, that's my thoughts on this fight. Let me know what you guys think. This was the saving fight of 302. Hopefully 303 still happens. We'll see. Let's see. You never know, Connor. But yeah, that was my thoughts. And leave your thoughts in the comments below. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video. Also, if you're enjoying the content, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you can see all the new videos I upload.